All right, Mark Savage here. We're talking competition, we're talking sporty, we're talking fast, we're talking racy, and the color alone will blind you. But this is the new BMW M3 xDrive Competition. This is the top of the line 3 Series, and it's a racer. I mean, this one should be out on the racetrack. It's got the big fancy nose on it that some people love and some don't, but it's certainly noticeable. What my grandkids liked was, look at it, got blue light beams in here, right? Of course, we got the chin spoiler down there. This one's got a special package on it, Paul. What do we say this was for the carbon fiber mirrors?
Nobody will ever guess.
Nobody will ever guess. Carbon fiber mirrors and this giant, well, not giant, this spoiler in the back.
A bunch of paychecks.
We're talking like what was it?
Almost
$5,200?
$5,200.
I don't know about that, but of course one of the packages also adds a power trunk. Well, you know, everybody's got a power hatch, you might as well have a power trunk. Decent sized trunk inside, that's good for the practical part of this car, and there's very little else that would be practical about this car. We got 4 exhaust pipes. We actually have a diffuser down below here, so it's like we're in Formula 1. And this one's basically, you know, aimed and ready to go out on track. Let's look at the brakes, Paul. I mean, I think they might be pretty good size on this. We got 19-inch in front and 20-inch in back tires, performance-rated Michelins. Drilled a disc in here for the brakes, and they're giant. I mean, they look. I haven't looked that up yet, but I'm going to guess 15 to 16 inches in there. So really, this is aimed for the track, and they call this Sao Paulo yellow. I call it lime green. Everybody I've talked to they mostly think it's green, but it is a gripping color for the car. And I think that if nothing else, as I told Paul, you walk out in the parking lot, you know
exactly where it is.
Yours. So we're going to take this for a drive. We're going to go out on the freeway. It's going to be fast because we got a lot of power here. A special interior, as you would expect in a car like this. They call it the Yas Marina interior, blue and black. We also got some yellowish, well, or similar to the outside yellowish green trim on the sides. It is spectacular. That's a $2,550 option. For $3,800 more, you get these carbon fiber seats. And Paul, you'll probably have to look at the back to see the carbon fiber that's on there. But talk about bolsters. Look at this thing. And for a not so young guy crawling in, still not easy, but not hard. We can adjust the side bolsters electronically here. Getting out of the car, I can't do it gracefully. So you kind of pull on the steering wheel, lift your hip up on the side of the bolster, and slide out. It's a little stiff that way. It's the price you pay for this kind of performance.
For speed.
Alright, so we got several modes here, as most cars have the drive modes. I'm going to hit the first button, and now I've gone into sport mode, and then if we hold it down, we're going to go into track mode. There we go, which will firm things up like we don't need the suspension firmed up, do we, Paul?
I don't think so.
But it's very firm now. The steering to me does not feel like it has gotten super tight. It's certainly very precise to begin with. You can see here that I just wiggle it a little bit, but we're going to get on the highway here, and we're going to see what this bad boy will do on our ever popular entry ring. We're going to get on the highway here, and we've got a 3-liter i6 twin turbo, 503 horsepower, Paul. And look at this, for once we got a ramp with nobody right in front of us.
Kids, do not try that at home.
Do not try that at home. But
that was amazing.
That's as fast as we've gone for quite a while.
Yeah.
And the last car we had that was that fast was a BMW.
Yeah.
We had the M.
Multi-surface cleaner.
I don't know what the somehow we were going so fast it turned the radio on. Now that's unusual. I've never had that happen before. Anyway, this thing will rip. According to Car and Driver, they can do it in 3.5 seconds. BMW says 3.4, 0 to 60. A top speed at 180 mile an hour, which we probably don't ever need to go. But if you're going to take this to a track and you're going to have fun and you're going to race it, or you're going to, at least drive at speed, luckily Paul and I get to run up to Road America here in a few weeks, and maybe we'll get this one out on the track.
It'll be fun.
That will be a blast. But this is just exciting that you can do this in a car these days, and it still sounds good because we got a gasoline powered engine. We're going to take the cars through some twisty roads that we got up ahead here. What we like about it is this has xDrive. It's the first time that the xDrive, which is all-wheel drive, has been offered on this particular model, on the Competition M3. So that gives it a little more stick in the corners. And it's actually faster, they say, than the rear-wheel drive version, so that makes it kind of extra fun, extra sticky, all good things. One thing, Paul, we got to point out, this is a sports model.
It's a deal breaker.
What the heck? It's got a round wheel. Level this baby off. It
Mark Savage deal breaker.
It's a Mark Savage deal breaker. It does have the heated wheel. That helps. That's a good thing, but look, it's a little tight. The problem is, for us short guys, short drivers, men or women, you're up close to the steering wheel, and it's harder to get out when you don't have a flat bottom wheel. That's just one thing. Got a 12-inch screen. That's always nice to have. And of course, every other add-on, we got heated and cooled seats. We do not have a sunroof in this one. All right, so this Competition version also has adaptive dampers, adjustable brake pedal feel, the 12-inch screen, 180 top speed, and the Michelin Pilot sports tires, which obviously have good grip on them. If you were going to drive this in Wisconsin, you might want to change those out in the winter time. And this it's got 3-year maintenance free too, so that's a nice thing. I just want to mention, if you're going to take this out on the track, you'll probably want the carbon ceramic brakes with gold calipers, which look good but don't help your performance any, but $8,150 extra for those. Again, so you want to make sure you're serious about taking this out on the track. All right, so the BMW M3, and this one is the Competition with the all-wheel drive. So that goes for $77 and change, and then if we add all the nice things in, like the fancy seats that we got in here and all that, $95,000. But you can get into the base version for $71. You can get into just the first Competition level without the all-wheel drive for about $75. So if you don't add a lot of things on, it's still an expensive luxury performance car. But if you load it all the way up, you're almost to 100 grand.